Yo, what's poppin' world? It's the ugly man, Jaja Gibore. I'm a rapper, not a blogger, not a blogger, I'm a rapper. Yo, so the other day was motherfucking Norm 11. Great show. Motherfucking Drizzy was in the building. Rex was back. Fucking Mook was in the building. They announced some of the Summer Madness battles, which was dope. You know what I mean? That was pretty fire. You know what I mean? I thought it was a dope event because they had a lot of battles and it was other entertainment besides just the battling. You feel me? The commentary, like Surf is a great fucking commentator. I think that shit is impressive. You know, I remember that last event, fucking Geechee was the host for the event, my bad. I mean, not the host for the face-offs. He did a great job. I think if him and fucking Surf hosted shit, it'd be dope. Even with Jay Black, with or without Jay Black. Jay Black is the great host. But I think Surf and them is more entertaining. I think Jay Black is more of like a statistic, like knowledgeable commentator. It's different from when you're a battle rapper. Cause you could understand the difference between battle rapping and hosting, being a fan and shit like that. So I think that shit was dope. I think it's dope that Surf is fucking hosting and shit. But anyway, let's break down the battles, man. It was a dope event, especially since T-Rex showed back up. And T-Rex is one of the fucking goats of the battle rap shit. I don't care if he fuck up, if he, I don't care. Rex is one of them niggas, and he showed that shit. You know what I'm saying? He lost, but he still showed he one of them niggas in this battle rap shit. So I respect that shit. Him versus Easy, it was dope, man. They was both aggressive. They both had angles. They both spit some real shit, and it was a little funny. So it was fire. You know what I mean? I gave Rex, I think, the first round. It went down for Rex, and then it went up for Easy by the third round. You know what I mean? So I give Easy that battle. But Easy just getting better and better, man. And Rex need to come back and stay in battle rap. He needs to show his face more and show how great of a talent he is for battle rap. Look at Brooklyn coming back, baby. Brooklyn up by 1. Let's go, BK. But anyway, New York, we need a chip, baby. We need a fucking chip. You know what I mean? But anyway, who else? Fucking Danny Myers versus Real Sick. That was kind of embarrassing for Danny, but Smack admitted it. Like, I'm working him too hard, and he probably got a battle every fucking other week. That shit is not good for Danny. Even though we thought he could do it, it's not a good idea. You know what I mean? Because you see what happens, you know what I mean? But shout out to Danny. He still held it down. He still did what he had to do. And he did what he had to do. You know, he choked, but he still kept it going in the first round. And you just wait to see him in the next battle. That don't take nothing away from him, you know what I mean? But Real Sick definitely won that. And Real Sick is getting better too. You know what I mean? I think Real Sick should fucking see Easy back, I think that'd be a dope battle. They both getting better. They both aggressive. They both got bars. You know what I mean? They both great performers. But anyway, Real Sick got that 3-0. If you want to play nice, you can give Danny the first round. But he still stumbled in that shit too, so it was nasty. Av versus Jada Nightwing. That was a close battle. I give that to both of them. Like, Jada Nightwing, his performance was incredible, and then Av's punchlines was dope. But Av, you know what Av gonna do. He gonna come in there and punch you, punch, and that's gonna be it. His performance is alright, but he got a dope cadence. But Jada Nightwing is a little bit more exciting. Jada Nightwing has a little bit more entertaining, and this is entertainment too. He got bars, entertainment, like, you know what I mean? So if I gotta go with punches, I'm gonna say Av. If I gotta go with performance, I'm gonna say Jada Nightwing. So I split that battle down the middle, you know what I mean? Geechee versus Rum. I think Geechee was a better angler and Rum was a better puncher. But we know what Rum gonna do. Just like Av, we know what Av gonna do. So when Geechee came out and was saying the angles, that shit struck a chord, bro. I think Geechee got that battle. I gave that shit to Geechee. Rum did his thing, and Rum did what he normally do. But the schemes, the setups, to the punches, it's like, alright, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with Rum. I love Rum. But I think people been seeing him punch and be the punchline king for so long that it's like that's all we expect of him. And then when he come out and do it, it's like we already knew that shit. You know what I mean? Geechee is different. Geechee will punch. I don't know. I gave it to Geechee. You know what I mean? Not by much though, because Rum still did his fucking thing. Even though he just be punching, it still was angled punches and witty punches and like, yo, Nitty crazy with the punching, bro. I mean, Av's punches is clean, but Nitty's is detailed to a point where it gives you a great imagination about that shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to my homie Gotti, he's my bro, clothing line Stepper and shit. I got the shirt. I got mad clothes for my bro Gotti. He been doing his thing with the Stepper clothing line and shit like that. So shout out to my bro, my Killer B bro and shit like that or whatever. But who else battled that day? The next day, JC versus Fonz. JC did what I thought he was going to do. And I fuck with Fonz. Fonz my nigga. I hung out with Fonz and them out in LA and shit like that. Them niggas are some real niggas and shit. Jada Nightwing too. They real niggas and all that. But JC is a fucking legend. And JC did what the fuck he's supposed to do. He had poise. And he put Fonz in his place. Like, nigga, I'm one of the Midwest kings, nigga. You're coming up. You in the new Midwest movement. See, Fonz tried to be better than JC at the face-off. Like, you never really did nothing for the Midwest, like, type shit. And, like, nah. I think they was just talking shit to each other, but still, it wasn't legit. It wasn't real. JC is one of the fucking kings of the Midwest. So I expected Fonz to pay a little bit more homage. Still come out and cook them, but pay more homage on the face-off. So I think Fonz lost points with that. So by the time it got to the raps and the battle, niggas was just kind of like, all right, bro. You know, he was doing his thing. Fonz was punching his fucking head off. See, this thing with Fonz. Fonz is aggressive. His delivery is clean, and his punches, I think, is a little better than Rum and Avs. To be real with you. Because he's, I don't know, he say like more clever shit. You know what I mean? But JC got everything. He got the witty punches. He got the delivery. He got the crowd control. He got the fucking keep his voice. You know what I mean? Like, when you get too aggressive and too wild, it's like, all right. It don't make sense. Anyway, I gave that battle to JC 2-1. Loso versus Jerry West. Loso 3-0. I don't really like Jerry West. Not to say I don't like him, but his punches be boring. And it's like, I think he's trying to be like an Av, a Fonz, a Rum, but he got to start developing his own way of punching. You know what I mean? And like I said, the scamming shit is cool, and the scamming shit is a hustle. But when you battle a nigga like Geechee, that really hustle, like, you know, his hustle is like a little different from your hustle. The scam shit is like for females, bro. To be real with you. You know what I mean? So I think people probably might look at him in that light when they see him battle. And I don't know. But Loso is the fucking full package, pause. He's the whole angles, delivery. Like they were saying in the face-off, like each of them got certain talents, but Loso's talents surpass Jerry West. And Jerry West got to get out of that boredom. Like, the battle versus Arsenal, it's kind of like boring punches, bro. You gotta... Like, Fonz punches is super clever. You know what I mean? Av's punches is like clean. but he used a lot of name flips. Rum Nitty's wordplay with his punches is fire. That's why I think Rum Nitty could get away with his punches all throughout the battle. But on the up and up, I get that shit to fucking Losa, man. 3-0. Who else battled? Day before on the first day. Nigga be having so much shit going on in his life, bro. I be forgetting mad shit. It's fucking known. Night of main events, baby. Who else battled the other day? Hold on, let me check my shit real quick. Yeah, man. But shout out to Smack and Beasley and Chico and the whole URL for getting that nigga Drake to come out and show support for the culture. Besides getting us on caffeine and getting that shit on caffeine, it was still dope for him to at least come out and show like he's here. He do this shit. He, it was just wild love, bro. It was fucking real dope for him to show face and be involved in the culture like that. You know what I mean? T-Top and Swamp, that shit didn't go down. Swamp was saying some shit like T-Top wasn't ready. And I fuck with Top. I know Top my nigga. But that shit is whack, bro. It's like, how you not gonna be prepared? How you not as prepared as the nigga that's new to the battle rap shit? Whatever. I think maybe Top wanted to make sure that he came out clean and didn't lose, because he lost to Jack Boy. No disrespect to Top, that's my bro, like I said, but he lost to Jack Boy. And Jack is my homie, that's my hat, you know what I'm saying? Brim love and shit, but, thing about Jack is Jack had something to prove, and T-Top didn't really have too much to prove, so it wasn't so much as like a big deal for him to come out and execute towards Jack. But for him to not make it to the battle for Swamp, it was like, it definitely is a stock dropper. You know what I mean? Let me say it like that. It's definitely a fucking stock dropper, for the most part. But, I ain't them, so I ain't gonna be too judgy. But on the up and up as a fan, it's still, we still want to see the battle rappers show up and show out. That's the bottom line. Who the fuck else battled that day, B? Jada Nightwing and Av, Easy and Rex, Geechee and Rum. Sipping my little tea, you know what I mean? Geechee and Rum. Danny real sick. Yeah, I think I went through all of them, man. I think I got all of them jam-packed. But yeah, man, it was a dope event all around. It was a dope event. Everybody came out and did what they had to do. Oh, Chilla versus Rock. That was a dope battle too. I think Rock is kind of giving up now. I think Rock is giving us the simple punches and the simple delivery, simple. He'll have a couple of hot lines, but he ain't really going hard like he used to. You know what I mean? Plus, he didn't do what he did with Chilla, what he did versus Daylight. And I think it's hard, once you go all the way up, it's hard to kind of surpass yourself. You know what I mean? So, but I gave Rock that battle. I knew Rock was going to win because Chilla is a wordsmith. He's not a street nigga. And part of the elements of this battle rap shit is the streets. And Rock is more street. I don't care if you say he the gun bar king, he don't got guns. I don't care about none of that shit. If he a real nigga or not, all that shit. Rock is more closer to the streets than Chilla is. And that shit always is going to help a battle rapper. I be trying to tell niggas, like, that shit always helps a battle rapper. You know what I mean? So I gave Rock that battle. I gave Chilla a round. I think it was the second round. He was saying some shit to Rock. But sometimes it should be dry and boring. And pause. And I think Rock showed, look, I've been the face of the URL. Like, you just coming back. That made him win a little bit more. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. DNA versus B-Dot. I think that was kind of split down the middle too. It was pretty even. Each round was like real close. Like DNA was saying some shit to B-Dot, and B-Dot was saying some shit to DNA. If I got it to edge it towards somebody, I'm gonna edge it towards B-Dot because the shit he was saying was more plausible, was more factual. You know, I think DNA was doing more like what everybody else do. Oh, you speak about gangbanging, but you speak about positive black unity and all this other shit. And I'm like, everybody say that about B-Dot. And he still end up coming out and just breaking niggas down. You know what I mean? So, if I gotta edge it towards anybody, I'm gonna edge that shit towards B-Dot. You know what I mean? But for the most part, man, it was a dope event. Great event. I'm definitely gonna be at the next one. Heir to the Throne or Summer Madness, but I'm definitely gonna be at the next big event. Without question. So yeah, man, shout out to Smack URL, Beasley, Chico, P, JB. Yo, JB, holla at me, man. Put me on a team, bro. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on. My homie Snub G from AGP. He already a part of the team. Nigga, I'll be the light guy, the chauffeur. I don't give a fuck what I gotta be the part of the team. You let me know, get me on that payroll. Not even the payroll. I don't even care about that shit because I fly around the world for free. I get to these events free, on my own accord and shit like that. So it ain't really about the money. It's about being in the culture and being involved in the culture and keeping the culture forward, pushing the culture forward, keeping it going, doing positive shit. DNA too for the bitch ass nigga because the nigga's a hater. He be hating on the artists, hating on the leagues, and he want to get followers off of this shit. He tried to beef with me on Twitter over some dumb shit. I don't even know. Oh yeah, he put up. I fuck with Jada Nightwing. That's my nigga. You know what I mean? Nigga gonna put up something about his polo. I'm like, nigga, like you niggas be lost. Like you niggas come on here to talk about niggas' clothes instead of saying yo it was a dope battle or you do great at the battles and all that. He talking about niggas is groupies. Like how niggas groupie because niggas showing love for niggas in the culture, and you a fucking hater trying to destroy and destroy niggas' character and destroy niggas' images and shit. That shit is corny, bro. But anyway, we know you ain't gonna show up to no events and say, yo, I'm DNA Tooth. You know what I'm saying? And if you try to pull up on me on some sneak shit, I'm gonna put you in the fucking dirt. You keep playing around, nigga. You playing around with the wrong one, bro. You don't know me, nigga. And you can see my face and all that. Because when you see me at the event, you try to let me know you DNA Tooth, it's gonna be on. So whatever you want to do, we could do it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of no man. Woman, man, I don't give a fuck if you a god and all that other shit, nigga. Shit don't mean nothing. You run your mouth like that, and you want drama, you say that shit, you bring that shit, bro. And if you don't kill me, nigga, I'm coming back and I'm slaughtering you. That's how it go down. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas is pussy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, shout out to everybody that support the culture. Shout out to everybody in the culture trying to push it forward. Fuck all the haters that's trying to destroy the culture. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna speak on the other group of people. They got a little Twitter crew. Yo, niggas don't even show up to these events, but they got this little, I ain't even gonna say the name, give them no fucking love and no shine, but they know who the fuck they are, a bunch of cornballs. Now they got a little click on Twitter, they think they fucking making noise. Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing. Y'all niggas don't show up to these events. You know what I'm saying? I'm at fucking Geechee Gotti mansion with niggas partying with niggas. You know what I'm saying? We at the fucking, all of the events chilling, nigga, with the rappers, nigga, and the league owners and all of that. Niggas know my face. Fuck is you talking about? Anyway, man, I'm Jaja Gibore the Uglyman. I'm a rapper, not a blogger, I'm a rapper. I do this shit all the time. I've been doing this shit for years. Going to the events, blogging and all that shit. So fuck niggas who don't fuck with me. Give a fuck about y'all. And I love the battle rap culture. Shout out to all the leagues, all the battlers, all the fans who keep this shit going. Shout out to Drizzy and Caffeine too for putting it on a bigger platform where 10 million viewers could see it and see what we do. Or see what the culture does, not what we do, what everybody do. You know what I mean? Because the fans keep money in the battle rappers' pockets because we want to see, you know what I mean? Like the leagues pay attention to what the fans want to see. If we don't want to see that shit and y'all keep putting it up, we ain't gonna buy it. We ain't gonna buy into it. You know what I'm saying? So we important, just as important as the battlers and the leagues. And we all need each other. You know, one hand wash the other with this shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, shout out to everybody in the culture. I'm Jaja Gibore the Uglyman. Vlugly. This is my battle rappers major. You know what I mean? It's my Uglyman channel, Vlugly. Uglyman vlogs. I'm gonna continue to keep doing this shit. You know what I mean? Till I can't do it no more. You hear me? Holla.